What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we're going to be checking out a little game called Desolate, a survival game that looks like it's going to be a cooperative survival game. I did the prologue, which had the tutorial stuff going on with it, and a lot of the stuff was still in Russian, so I assume, or in Cyrillic at the bare minimum, and so I assume the game is being developed in Russia or the Eastern Bloc somewhere. Let's go ahead and try out the survival mode. Let's see what's cracking. I am going to host a game. It will be solo. There will be no password. We will have, like, one player. Let's go. Let's do this thing. I do appreciate the fact that developers included a solo mode in the game, even though it's meant to be played with multiplayer. Just because the game's not out yet, there's not people to play with, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate that. I don't like it when games are, like, solely multiplayer, especially if they've got, like, some kind of survival component or whatever. I like it when they give me a little bit of solo ability.
Well, I'm here, on Granichny. It's been 2 years since Day X. Our world has changed, become more dangerous, more foreign. And all because of that damn madman. I joined the volunteer ranks at the New Light conglomerate, wanting to help return our country and the world to the way they once were. Wanting to eliminate all of the horrible things which now filled our planet. The scum that Ogden had birthed into existence. Our ranks weren't just made up of volunteers, of course. There were prisoners, too. But I thought that was fair. This way they could redeem themselves in the eyes of society, as they proved their usefulness to it. You might find this hard to believe, but Granichny is pure hell on Earth. That's where it all began. And that's where New Light plans to send it all back to the way it was. In briefing, they told us danger waited for us here, lurking around every corner. Mortal danger. And not just from the creatures that had overrun the island, but also from the illnesses, or so people called the paranormal afflictions. I didn't know much about these things, but I did know I had to stay on my guard.
Well, there you go. The world of this game, from what I've seen so far, has something to do...
Volunteer, this is 400. I'm your watcher. My task is to guide your activity on Granichny. This includes giving you missions from the New Light conglomerate. You are currently located in Bunker Alpha, one of the safest places on the island. To leave the bunker, you need an access card.
Okay, so we need to find ourselves an access key card. So if you took Stalker and you mixed it with a little bit of Left 4 Dead and a couple of other things, I think that's basically what this game is going for from the gameplay that I've seen and played so far. We got to find ourselves an access card so we can get the hell out of here. You no doubt saw me wandering around while they were talking and doing the prologue, or I suppose there it is right there. We got it. So that's our key card.
Time to get out of here.
Hell yeah, let's go. I didn't see any other doors that were able to be opened, so I assume the bunker is on lockdown or something. We'll put that in. The door's going to unlock for us, and up the stairs we go. Let's see what the world has in store for us. Hopefully we can dig up a pistol or something like that to protect ourselves with. I am not a fan of getting bapped on.
Volunteer. According to my sensors, they tell me that the door has been opened. That means you have exited the bunker. You are unable to reply at the moment. Two-way communications are down. The island's comm station is not transmitting. You must determine what is wrong with it. The station is located in the Lighthouse of Hope.
Okay, well, that's an oddly thematic name. The Lighthouse of Hope is where we're going to be headed then. Let's move around a little bit and see what we can find. We've got some kind of weird steampunk door over here that I don't fully know how to process. I don't know what this is. What does a monolith do? My journal's been updated. So preparing this device will allow you to resurrect at its location upon death. Ooh. Okay, so that's a helpful little piece of equipment right there. It seems a little foggy and gross out here. I'm going to be honest, the weather is not optimal. It looks like there's definitely been fires. Oh, Christ. That is a madman, I guess? He done gone crazy. Can I hide from him? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, Jesus, what are those? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's like one of the... It's an anomaly, like in Stalker. Can I snipe this guy? Is that possible? He does damage. Ooh, I can block. Okay. Yeah, get that block up. Get them hands up. I was hoping for a little bit of a knockback or something when I was blocking him, but Damn, I don't know if it's going to go like that. We killed him. He dropped some kind of bag over here. He's got himself whatever these are. That looks like some kind of... It looks like we've got a... Is there like a... So we've got food, medicine, armor, tools. So what did we just pick up? Are those crafting materials? Ah, they are. So we've got cloth. Okay. So cloth, herbs, scrap, a number of other things that we could play around with. We do have to watch out for anomalies. I totally forgot about that from the tutorial. At any time, you can press the middle mouse button to throw a rock, and the anomalies will react to it, so you can figure out where their range is and where they can affect you from. Are these crates openable? Doesn't look like it to me. We definitely need to find some loot around here. Something to make us feel a little bit safer. If I could get a gun or a weapon or a blade. We've got wild tomatoes over here. I'll take those. You never know when you're going to find another meal, and I enjoy getting things for free. So we've got some wild dirters over here, so I'll grab some dirters as well. Looks good as well. Let's jump over this fence. Is this door open? So we got a dead guy in here. Don't look like he's going to get back up, but his eyeballs are missing, so that's a little bit dark. We've also got an emaciated dead lady over here. We've got something right there. It looks like an emergency box, maybe. What are these? Books, pamphlets? We can search cabinets. Okay, let me see what's going on inside of here. We've got ourselves a mushroom of some kind. Probably a crafting material would be my thought. Maybe we'll be able to turn that into some kind of... And we've got... What is that? I don't know what that is, but let's have a look at it. It is... What are you, a gas lamp? Okay. We've got a Garoon. That gives us -5 health, but it gives us +3 to fullness. That'll lower our health ever so slightly, I guess. Why are we losing health for eating food? Maybe the food is contaminated or something like that? We've got a scrap box right there, so I assume that's going to help out with some of our scrap-related needs. Our meters are all okay full. Not super full, but full enough. What is this? The mail tube. Apparently I can mail people through there. We've also got some kind of dispenser. It's got what looks like maybe a wine bottle of some kind in it, or some kind of Coke. Yeah, we've got wine inside of there. So that's going to raise our temperature, raise our heart rate, and raise our fluids, I guess. Sounds good to me. You can always tell, like, the societal attitude about alcohol and, like, smoking in games. Because depending on, like, where the game is from, sometimes alcohol is just, like, all around great for you and it fixes everything. And then in other games, when you drink alcohol, you lose health or you get debuffs and stuff like that. It's just sort of interesting always seeing that variation in between titles. I think... Can I get inside any of these crates? Is that a great crate mate? No, we can't get inside that. We got some wire right there. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. I will probably need wire later on. We've got a bolt. We can search these barrels. Inside of there, it looks like we've got a drill or maybe a nail gun. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have to take a look at it in just a minute. There's an air filter right there from a car on top of that one. We've got some shades. I don't know if those give us defense or anything like that, but we'll take a look at it. Air filter is probably useful for something. Is that a metronome? Is that what that is? Oh, it doesn't give you the item descriptions if you're inside of a menu. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Are these searchable? Hell yeah, let's go. Nothing inside of there. Barrel number 2, what you got for me? We got ourselves another wine bottle or some kind of beer bottle right there. I will take that with me, and what looks like a music box. Just in case you want to play some pretty music while you're out in the field. Can I do anything with that box right there? Like rewire it? No? Okay. I'm just trying to keep my ass down right now. That first fight did not work out for us. We learned a hard lesson in that first little Donnybrook. It's that we should... Ooh, herbs. I can use those to make bandages if I remember right. Okay, so we know what herbs look like now. Let's go to our menu. And if we go to crafting, we can make a handmade bandage. I'm going to go ahead and make that because we are pretty wounded right now. I don't know if the game has any kind of... So that raises our health by 3. Or by 5. Go for it. It's not much, but hey, maybe that 5% will help out later on. Turn off the flashlight. Oh, we're at a whaling station. There's a whole whale inside of here. Okay. Let me grab that other herb. And if we can find... You know Splatty. Always looking around trying to find herb. It's impossible for him to focus on anything else as long as he knows it's around. That's a 4-eyed whale? Why does that whale have 4 eyes? Oh, what has happened in this place? Something bad has happened here. The whales have 4 eyes and they're bloodshot. We've got a pistol, a pipe, and some ammo, that looks like. Ooh. So we've got ourselves a pistol. We've got the IP. It does 238 damage. We've got it equipped right now. It's going to be in our 2 slot. We've got 3 bullets, though. Not a lot to play around with, so we're going to want to conserve. Only when we get ourselves into real trouble do we want to play around with that weapon. However, we do have... Oh, hey, what's up, man? I don't know how long it's going to take me to swing a pipe. Yeah, that'll do it. Perfect. Oh, he's staying on me, though. Bap on him. Bap on him. Oh, I'm down. Okay. You are dead. Days on Granichny. All right, respawn at my base. Let's do this thing. Let's go all the way back to the bunker. I think there is loot pickup in this game. So, if you're worried about that, we should be able to make that happen. I have to get the key again. I'll head back to where we were. So, bad news. It put us in a completely different location. We respawned at, like, nowhere. We've got anomalies over here blocking the road. So, let's go ahead and test those on out. That's been taken care of. We've got anomalies down there at the bottom of that little ice lake, too. We've got some kind of devil rat creature off behind us. I think you've got a limited amount of time to get back to your corpse. I vaguely remember in the prologue them talking about how you're not guaranteed to get your corpse back because you've only got 10 minutes. And so I'm going to try and hustle my ass back on over there, giving the best of Russian cardiovascular effort that I possibly can. If we see anything interesting along the way, though, I will probably try to stop and peep at it, see what it's got for me. Where are the outskirts of that anomaly right there? I think those are just like levitating rocks that shred you or something. I don't really know. It's sort of open to interpretation. I also don't know if the guy that we were fighting over here is going to get his health back in between these runs. I hope not, as I definitely need a gun back. Is that a dude right there? Okay, so there's a dude walking around right there. I think it's probably a good idea to all around avoid him. So I'm going to keep the lights out. I know it's a little bit dark right now, but using the flashlight, I think, gives us away. At least I would assume that it would. So we got a dude right there. Let's get low. Keep an eye out for anomalies while we're trying to strafe around this guy. It did say that there was going to be a weird temperature surge on the island. I don't know exactly what that means, but our temperature gauge is going down. It said that there was a possibility of snow, and so we'll need to watch out for that as well. We've got another survivor over on that side, or I guess in some vague sense he's a survivor. Bunch of anomalies up there, and what looks like a sealed-off bunker. So I'm not going to fiddle with that just yet. I think we were inside of that big building right there, like the whale processing area. I think we came down this way. There's a little bathroom over here. Is there anything inside this milk jug? No? Okay, nothing inside the milk jug. Can't do anything with the wire. The toilet is good to go. We've got some kind of art case or some kind of drafting case right there that looks like it has barbed wire in it. We might be able to make some kind of baseball bat or something in the future. I know crafting is a big part of this game, and so I'm just trying to think outside the box for right now. This is the building we were inside of, so I'm going to peep this out and see if this dude's still got health. If he do, we'll deal with him. I don't see him. All right, well, let's get our shit back. Is there, yeah, F, take all. Perfect. I was looking for a take all button. We got our guns re-equipped. We've got our weapon, and now we're back up at full health. I assume this is a game that's set in Russia. Anytime I play a game that's set in Russia, I assume there's going to be a learning curve, and I'm probably going to get my ass beat at least a couple of times. That's how it worked with Stalker. You played a little bit, you gained some respect for the game world, and as you gained respect for the game world, you got better at it. It's just in the beginning, you started playing like it was Call of Duty or something running around, and you learned real fast that was not going to work. Oh, he's back. Where'd that dude come from? I'm just going to bust him in the head real fast. He's got himself some cookies. We beat that fool and took his cookies. Hell yeah, we're a cookie tooker. Cookie tooker! The power of the... I don't like that noise. What is that noise? That noise is deeply unnerving. I don't like it at all. I'm not going to mess around too much because combat in this game seems like a zero-sum game. Got gasoline. We got a fire right there. Sounds like it's burning, but my heat meter maybe is or isn't going up. We've got some trash. Got a fuse box right there. Nothing inside the bathtub except for a big old pile of boogers. We've got some kind of test tubes over there. I think that guy's looking around for us. Let's see what we can do with the gun here. I'm curious to see how accurate the gun is. It's all right. It does work. Hey. Trauma and bleeding were applied. Well, that's no bueno. Let's jump inside of here, and I think I have the stuff to make another bandage. Hopefully that gets rid of bleeding. I assume that it does. We'll head on back. Oh, I look like a fancy man. Good Lord, look at me. I look like a badass. Okay, let's not focus on staring at our portrait too much for right now. So I've got trauma. We'll see how that plays out. We need to go to Sector F8. We got some more cloth from taking him out, so we'll keep on the lookout for herbs to get the rest of that health back. That did clear us up to search these bags right here, though, which look like they have tuna fish inside of them. I like tuna. I don't eat tuna, but I like it. I'm okay with it. I don't know what that is. We'll have to look at it in just a minute. Maybe something in here can be salvaged, possibly. It's barley. We've got barley, buckwheat. We've got a microscope, a pan, cookies. Cookies give us health back. Well, then let's have ourselves some cookies, shall we? Let's cookie on up. Cookie, Kevin. Cookie. Can I wear different loot? Like, is it possible for me to have armor? I can find analgesics, first aid kits, or I have serious trauma that may prove fatal. My stress gain is up. Okay, so that makes sense. I got you. I don't know how we got serious trauma from one punch. That dude must have been throwing out them serious bones. He put that cold, that ice cold two-piece on us. And we suffered from it. We suffered from it. I think I'm going to head up the hill over to here. I don't think I can search the cars. But we do have kind of a bunker building right here. I think it might be worth having a look around. We are still not equipped very well. There's a anomaly right there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I just had to test the parameters on it. This actually has kind of like a weird, I don't know, the vehicles look like they're from the old Batman comics from way back in the day. They've got kind of, I don't remember what the name of that is, that Art Deco look to them, I guess. We have a tape measure. All right. I don't know what half this shit is useful for, but it's not going to stop me from taking it. I will. Why do they have so many beer dispensers all over the place? I feel like people around here don't do anything but drink all day, every day. We've got something that says, I don't know, maybe rice possibly. We've also got a rotten tomato right there. You got to watch out, otherwise it'll start reviewing movies, not telling you. So what kind of stuff can I make? We've got a weapon mod for that, so we can create a truck if we've got scrap, nails, and steel. We've got barbed wire. We don't have nails, but we can also add bloodsucker to our weapon. We've got cooked meat over there. We can make simple breakfast, but we need a campfire or a stove in order to make that work. There was one back in that previous house, and I'm sort of wondering if that's something that we needed in order to make that happen. I don't know how I convert. So we've got that box of scrap right there. I don't know how we use this. Can I open it? Oh, you can recycle things. Oh. How do I recycle something? 29 scrap. Maybe I need a recycling table or something like that, like some kind of work table maybe. I suppose we'll sort that situation out a little later. What is this over here? Inspect the workbench. I can repair the workbench. Yeah, do your thing. I think if the workbench allows me to salvage items and start making some crafts, sounds like a great idea to me. We've got a skill point that we can play around with too. I assume that's going to be right. Ah, there's our equipment right there. In our skills menu, we can go with frugal. It lowers crafting costs by 5, or repair costs. Repair costs. Increases crafted weapon armor strength by 5%. We can increase our max health. We can get more stamina. We can increase our maximum food, or we can increase our maximum water. I'm going to increase our weapon strength on that one. Sounds great to me. I'll be honest with you right now. Oh, those mannequins scared me. Those mannequins were not playing around. We got a wooden box right here. Yeah, let's have a look. You never know. We got some goggles. Can I wear the goggles? Is that possible? Can I gog on up right now? I'm going to try and gog on up. Let's see what's up. So I've got armor empty available to equip down there. We got nothing. Okay. But I think soy cereal with mushrooms. Yeah, apparently I learned how to do a new thing. I can recycle that for 5. All right. So if I'm next to this, can I do the crafting? I still can't do the recycling, but I'm near a workbench. I'm kind of wondering how the workbench plays into this whole thing, but I guess we'll have to figure that out in a little bit. Is there anything up here I should be interested in? It looked like there was like a little platforming puzzle to get up here, but I guess not. Can I loot any of the bins that are underneath that? No. I wonder what the function of the workbench is then. So I'm thinking this might just be for repairing weapons. The only thing that's lightened up in like all of my inventory and whatnot is the ability to repair from right there. So I'm going to leave it alone. Can I get on top of this? No. I saw the ladder, and I was like, well, maybe I can get on top of it. Let's watch out for anomalies back here, just in case things start to get a little rowdy. Wooden box, you got anything for me? That looks like a pickle. We've got what looks like a caber right there, possibly, or some kind of beady stick. I don't know, something I can use to smack fools. We got an air filter over here. Luckily, falling didn't cause any damage, so that's a good one. Oh, you carry your momentum in midair. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, let's go get this air filter. I have no idea what the air filter is going to do for me later on, but I assume at some point we're going to get to a scrap bench, and that's what it's going to be useful for. I hit my head on a pipe again, and it looks like there's lootables in the back of this truck, too. I walked right past these goodies. We've got a gun right there. We've got another pipe, and we've got another recipe. That recipe was for a new crafting blueprint. I probably should have looked at it first before I did that. We've also got something. I don't know what that is. I assume that if I was from a stalker-esque environment, I'd be able to eyeball and identify most of this stuff, but that looks like noodles. Okay. We've got a stinger, which is a weapon, and we've got 2 bullets for it. Nice. So let's say that I wanted to take things out of my weapon wheel. Where is that at?
So heavy. It's hard to run, and I produce more noise.
I like how he just laid it out for us right there. He's like, listen, I'm making a ton of noise, and everything weighs too much. Stop carrying around so much crap, you noob. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm a bit of a pack rat, though. You need to know that about me. You need to know that about me. So it seems like we're going to have to leave some of this stuff behind because we can't carry it. I'll more than likely... Oh, we got 3 bullets right there, too. All right. So I guess 37 kilos is about the best I can do. That's reasonable weight. 37 kilos, like, what, 70, 80 pounds in there somewhere? I'm just doing back... What the shit? I didn't know it was going to be that kind of game. Hold on, I wasn't ready for jump scares right now. Oh, you douchebaggy game. How could you? How could you make me jump like that and look stupid in front of my whole audience? What is that, like a mutagen or something? Huh. Oh, there's anomalies right there. I might be able to go along the sides of them, though. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Checking all these train cars for goodies might be a decent call. But seeing as we're kind of in a dangerous environment right now, I'm going to take a rough guess and say that whatever that is what the world runs on at this point. I'm going to jump over to here because it seemed like a good idea. And... oh, I don't know. Maybe try to avoid dying in this place. Got another pot and pan right there. Might be worth setting up a base somewhere that I can fall back to, possibly. But for right now... So do these spills hurt me? Ooh, somebody hanged themselves. I like the sound of the light buzzing. That's a cool little feature. So we've got an energy cell right there. A bunch of them. Okay. We have some kind of weapon right there that we don't have bullets for, so it becomes one of those situations where you're like, yeah, well, why worry about it? Inside of here, a toy truck. We can scrap that, but that seems a little morbid. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. Bullet box, maybe? Ooh, an axe. Yeah, let me get an axe. Throw those pipes in there. We're going to use that thing. We're going to use that with a quickness. Let's go with put. No, don't put that in there. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a weapon. We've also got another case right there. Same thing that we saw in that previous place. Until we figured out the means by which we break stuff down, I'm going to be kind of careful about picking up lots and lots and lots of loot. I don't know if this is where the power cell goes. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. But I guess we'll head towards the lighthouse. We're part of the way to the lighthouse. About halfway anyways. But there's a lot of enemies around here. There's some kind of dog thing over there that I'd really prefer not to upset. Just because he looks like he might be temperamental. He's got a lot of muscles. He's got like a bulldog thing going on. I don't know. Don't mess with animals that weigh as much as you do. That's a good rule of life to live by, regardless of who you are. You know, don't piss off animals that weigh as much as you do and have fangs the size of your finger. I'm trying to keep that finger-sized fang from ending up inside of me. We've got ourselves a herb right here. Let me get that. That's good. That'll let us make another bandage. help out with some of this trauma and some of this pain we're going through. Some of this physical and emotional pain that we're struggling through on a daily basis. Oh, that lighthouse scared me. I thought that was somebody with a flashlight looking for me. I got scared. I was like, oh, these zombies have gotten better at their job. They've done a pretty good job with the atmosphere of the game. I'm definitely feeling threatened right now. It's a little too dark for me to feel like I can be careful. Like, it feels like any moment I might walk around a corner and stumble into something that really wants to hurt. But I do have an axe, so that's a plus. At least on that end of the equation, we've got ourselves a weapon. Ooh, a campfire. We can cook food over here. Is the campfire claimed by anyone? Hello? Moshi Moshi, Splattercat Desu. We've got a speaker and what looks like a diode or something right there. I don't know what that is. We got a campfire, though, so that's good. That'll get our temperature back up. Let me see what I can cook up right here, because we got a lot of craftables. So I can make simple breakfast. I can make simple dinner. I'm going to make some simple dinners. Let's do this thing. 3 simple dinners, hopefully to get our health back and ease our mind out here in the middle of nowhere. Simple breakfast uses up my water, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I can also make a salve with 2 herbs. It's a medicine. Or I can make a joint. Apparently it's marijuana. Hooray! Marijuana bandage! That's why we're just getting high as hell. We're not actually getting healthier. We're just high. We're just high beyond all belief. Apparently I picked up scrap somewhere, although I don't know where I got it from. Maybe it's the total amount that we have between all of our little objects right here, although it seems weird that it'd be perfectly divisible by 250. Where'd I get my scrap from? So I've got a stick right there. I can probably mod a capacitor. That's what I was thinking. Not a diode. Simple dinner give us 25%. Yeah, go ahead and have simple dinner. That looks good. We'll get a little bit of health back. Get that meter filled back up. That'll give us some time while we're in the warmth of the light of the fire to start looking around for anything else we can get our hands on. It's weird that we're like a government agent or something and they sent us out here without a weapon. Like, don't you think we'd be coming in like Delta Force style or like Spetsnaz style? I figure we'd be going in hard. Nonetheless, though... Oh. Can I throw a rock at this dude? I can? Good, well, I'm gonna pelt him with rocks for a little bit. That's right, get your hands up, fool. Ow. Yeah, I heard something behind me and it made me nervous. Oh no. Ooh. That nasty hit. Is he down? I can't tell what happened to him, but I think he's done. A dork? Alright, I guess I'm fighting a dork right now. I'm still oh, another one. Goody. Just what I felt like dealing with. Yeah. I'm gonna use my pneumatic rifle to dig myself out of this situation. Shit just got a little too real. Oh my god. Ooh, a knife. That'd be nice to have. Okay, I'm gonna take the knife. And we'll sort through our weapons in just a minute. What did this big oaf have? He had like some meat or something. Unfortunately, my pneumatic gun doesn't have anything else going to it. They're definitely kind of invoking that Metro / Stalker feeling in this game. You can definitely tell. How far did I back up? Is there another dead guy down here, or where did he go? Or did we just lose his loot entirely? I think we lost his loot. I'm going to go back to the campfire. This is the end of our episode. This game is called Desolate. I hope you guys have liked it so far. I'm going to cut another episode so you guys can get a better feel for it. We might be playing this one in the long term. I'm having a good time right now. So let's do it. See you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi, do everybody. If you like this game, I'll have links with information for you down below. I think it comes out in a little bit. It's not quite out yet, but it will be fairly soon. All right? I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Bye-bye.